Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, some time back, during a town hall meeting, the Muslim leaders came out to make a complaint that from the time William Ruto became president, he has never welcomed the Muslim leaders to State House. But they have been watching William Ruto every time welcoming Christian leaders and even conducting the church services at State House. So for them, they were feeling that Ruto is isolating them. He don't recognize that we have Muslim in this country. And 2 days ago, the Nairobi governor, Joshua Sakaja, hosted the Muslim for a dinner when they are breaking after the fasting. And in that event, William Ruto attended, Gachagua attended, Musalia Mudavadi was present, and the National Assembly Speaker, Moses Wetangula, was present. They used that opportunity to respond to that issue. And the man who responded to the issue of William Ruto only welcoming Christians at the State House was one Rigathi Gachagua. So for you to understand this properly, the way Gachagua responded to this, a harsh response, and it's like he's trying to revenge. I want to first of all to listen to what the Muslim leaders said. Then from there, I will take you to Rigathi Gachagua's response on that. Then from there, we will conclude this discussion. Now, Gachagua was very clear that during the campaign, William Ruto used to come to your event. He helped you to build the mosque. He helped you to build the classrooms. He helped you to do a lot of function. But when it came to voting, you decided to vote for Raila Odinga, who has never helped you to build a mosque, who has ever helped you to build a school or classrooms. So you gave us little votes. And even with that little vote, we are thankful, but when you see us helping others, don't complain. So listen to Gachagua shortly, and this was captured very well by Nyota TV in their morning show. Then from there, we are going to continue with this conversation.
I'm a man who says the truth, and the period of Ramadan is a period of saying the truth. Our President William Ruto has built classes for you, built mosques and helped women everywhere. He has been your true friend. He has been near you. But when he needed help, you limited it for him. We say thank you for the few votes you gave us, but we are a bit hurt because the one you gave much has no history of building even a single mosque. He has not built even a single classroom. He has not even built a school or helped women. So when you see us helping others, don't complain.
You know, if Gachagua does not outgrow or overgrow issue ya campaign, this Kenya will not be one. He needs to overgrow this thing.
Yeah.
He is so much into history.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, you can see the kind of deputy president we have in this country. That's why it is very hard for those people who voted for Raila Odinga to refer to Rigathi Gachagua as the deputy president. Wale wanaenda sana, they call him William Ruto's deputy. But people just call him Gachagua. Because in Gachagua, you see a man who does not come out as a deputy president. You are seeing Gachagua is a man who claimed to be a Christian, then who go to a Muslim prayer function and start lecturing our Muslim brothers. Where does he get this guts to do so? Where does he get this energy to go and lecture people who are in prayer season? Remember, this is a holy month for our Muslim brothers. So how do you dare go and lecture them about their vote and how you helped them? That's Gachagua. Gachagua must know that Kenya is a democratic country. whereby you are free to vote for whom you want to vote for. And if you think you don't want to vote, so you can abstain from going to the ballot to vote. Democracy allows you to vote on the person you believe in. So if majority of Muslims did not believe in William Ruto, why would Gachagua force them to vote for Ruto? So, and what made me to come on this punchline is the last response saying that when you see us helping others, don't complain. Look at that. So the one question we are asking here, because now these leaders were seeing Ruto hosting Christians but not Muslims. The question is Gachagua insinuating that William Ruto, as of now, is using his own money to host those Christians who are going to State House? Or what does it mean? Does it mean that Muslims don't pay taxes? That this William Ruto's government is only taxing Christians but not Muslim? We are seeing a man who is bringing a division in religion as far as the issue of leadership in this country is concerned. Because what do you expect, or how do you expect Muslim to react on this? They will say, okay, so you don't value us. It's like we don't pay taxes. You will not embrace us. And you know what our constitution dictates is that presidency is a sign or a symbol of unity. So deputy president is part of the presidency. You need to be that symbol of unity. But we are seeing a symbol of division, right from religion, right from to tribe. And even when it comes to governance, it goes that much deep. So Gachagua has responded on behalf of William Ruto. Many are going to conclude and say that Ruto does not want to recognize Muslim in this country. And he's not even willing to associate himself with them. So, Ruto atakuwa ni rais wa kina nani? Waislamu atakuwa na rais mgani? If he cannot even come out and correct Gachagua. And we said Gachagua is going to give William Ruto a very, very hard time to lead this country. It is happening. It is happening. Because even if Ruto would need vote from these people, how will he get when Gachagua comes out with that kind of a speech? You cannot force everyone to follow you. But once you become a president, you are a president for those who voted for you and those who did not vote for you. No wonder many people believe that Ruto did not become president through the ballot. You can see the arrogance in Gachagua. It does not depict a picture of someone who came to leadership through the ballot. Otherwise, if you know you came through the ballot, you cannot be too much egocentric like Gachagua. You speak like this. You need to have some level of decorum. So that is Gachagua for you. There was a question of value for our taxes in terms of services. And that question was being asked by Azimio people. That if we don't see value for our taxes, we will ask our people not to pay taxes. That question will go even up to the religion level. And because of the topic that Gachagua is bringing, it is going to be very easy for Muslims to start also questioning the value for their taxes. The other day we saw Christians being hosted at State House, courtesy of our taxpayers' money. State House iko na budget. Budget nyingine ni ya hospitality. Ukiona mabishop wameenda kwa State House, ni ile pesa ya hospitality wanatumia to host them. Taxpayers' money. So, ile nyota host now, Muslim leaders, when they will come to lobby for on behalf of the Muslims, so it when and where and how. So it tells you the kind of leadership we are having in this country. Everywhere they go is division. If you don't vote for them, you are their enemy. So Gachagua views everyone as an enemy as long as your area did not vote for William Ruto ticket. Are these the right leaders to take us forward? Just look on the complaint and the response from Gachagua. Then you tell me, are we really in the right hands? In my view, we are lost.